one is officially in the books, and I'm so pumped and excited, guys. For those who have been following my 80-day journey, there are 3 phases in it, and each one is about 4 weeks long. It's a total of, like I said, 80 days. And I'm so pumped and excited that we've completed the first phase. It was a doozy, but it really showed the strength that I have within myself to commit, stay focused, get organized, and just stay disciplined on so many different levels. So today I'm going to share with you guys some of the things I learned in those first 4 weeks. I'm going to share the before and afters. I'm going to share some of the things that I've gained, some of the challenges, and yeah, we're just going to dive right in. So first things first, was it easy? You know, the hardest part was actually getting started before I even showed up and pushed play on that very first day, because I had doubts and hesitations. And I talked about that in my earlier videos about this program. The things like the time, nutrition, eating on a schedule, committing to workouts that are 45 to an hour long. That was totally new for me as a busy mom. And I'm so proud to say that I did not miss one workout. In pretty much every program I've done in the past, I've missed a workout. So for me, this is huge. I made it through 4 weeks, which is the longest I've ever made it through without missing a workout. I did miss 2 stretch days. Every Sunday we have a roll and release, and the workout is amazing. And I've noticed even my customers don't take time to do those stretch days and those relaxation days and those you days. And it really does have a major role on the rest of your performance, on your first week, like on the following week, and on the results that you've gained from that previous week. So it is so important that you do it. So I did miss 2. So phase 2, a big goal for myself is obviously to keep up with all my workouts, but to not miss those rest days, because those rest days, the rolling, the foam rolling, and the relaxation, it's all so important, and I want to get her done. Another huge commitment was the meal plan. And I can, again, proudly say that I managed to stick to the meal plan for the most part. There was a couple cheats. There's one thing I call these healthy cheats, and I'm more than happy to share them with you guys. It's everything that was on my meal plan, but I kind of just tweaked it and made it seem like a little treat. So then when I was wanting that little bit of chocolate, or I was wanting a baked good because I love baked goods, it was just like, okay, here's something that I can have. It fits in the plan, but it feels guilty and it feels good. And so I can share that with you guys. I will post it up on my blog, so be sure to check that out. The link is below in the description for this video. Now, we also went out to dinner one time, and I made sure that all the food that I was picking, it was a buffet too, a Chinese buffet. And I love Chinese food, and I love buffets because I love to eat, and I could eat non-stop. Sorry, Poppy's just playing over there in the foreground here. And so I was like, okay, this is going to be quite the challenge for me. But you know what? For the most part, I stuck to the Lady, Mom is recording. Okay? Shh. She thinks it's funny. I stuck to what was on the list. I loaded my plate with, I had my veggies, I had my protein, so they actually had some salad. So I had some bean salad, I had some chickpeas, I had a little bit of baked salmon. So I got my proteins in, I got my veggies in, I even got my fruit in. For dessert, I got some fruit from the dessert bar. Now, I'm also a big dessert eater. Did I have dessert? Yes, I did. Did I go and load up my plate with a ton of desserts? No, I did not. What I did is I said to my hubby, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get a little plate and we can go halves on everything. And so there was about maybe like 4, and these desserts are small. And so I would have half. And so I did. I kept it minimal, and I'm proud of that. It was nice to have a little taste and a little sweet at the end of the dinner, but I didn't go crazy overboard. And in terms of portions, I did have slightly over, Lady. I wonder if she's going to cooperate. I did go slightly over in terms of the portions, but not too bad. And the way I kind of just like justified it was like, okay, well, these are my next 2 meals. I'm just going to eat them here. Now that's not the way it's supposed to work, but for one day, guys, it's not gonna like derail all my results, and it hasn't, okay? A couple other times I did have like a piece of chocolate here, but literally it's been pretty much under wraps and stuck to the meal plan. So well impressed. Some of the things I want to improve upon for phase 2 is obviously making sure I stay on top of my meal prepping. Now that's where I find I fall off the weakest, is when I don't have food prepared in advance and I'm scrambling last minute. I feel the stress and anxiety, and I'm shorter with the kids, and I'm just like, I gotta get her done. So phase 2 goal is to be more on top of my games in terms of preparing food. I prepare food twice a week so that it doesn't all go bad. I do actually have a video where I walk you guys through how I prepared for phase 1, pretty much of my 80-day obsession program. So that, now a cool thing about my meal plan is I'm actually bumped up for this second phase. So what I was finding towards the last week, so the first week, I was like, this meal plan is great. I'm full, I'm satisfied. I'm not overly full, but I'm satisfied. I'm eating a whole bunch of food, and I don't normally eat this much, but it feels good. My body feels good, and it's making me feel happy. And it's getting me results. But come week 3, towards the end of week 3, I was like, I am starving. What am I gonna do? So I obviously upped my water intake, keeping in mind that usually when you're hungry, you're thirsty. So I was like, okay, I had some coffee, I had some tea, had some green tea to kind of like curb my hunger a little bit. But come week 4, I was like, dudes, I am freaking starving still. And every time we finish a phase, we get to recalculate where we're at in the meal plan. Now I wasn't like actually starving, guys. Like I was just like a little bit hungry. But when it came to calculate my meal plan for this week, I realized why I was so hungry, because I've gained weight. So that's one thing about my like I'll get into the specifics in a little bit, but that's one thing, is I've gained weight. So the weight that I gained actually bumped me up to the next food bracket. So instead of eating about 2,200 calories, I'm up to like the 29, top of 2,900 calories. So no wonder why I was a bit hungry. I'm gaining. And my body, the more you weigh, the more food that you need as well. So that was a big change for me. But apart from that, the meal plan was great, and I didn't really have any struggles. I was happy with it. Now, should I have adjusted my meal plan during that 3rd and 4th week when I felt hungry? It's hard to say, because you do have to trust the process. There's other things too. If you're tired, and I was tired, I was stressed and I was tired, unrelated things. But when you're tired, you get hungry too. So it's kind of hard to gauge sometimes, well, what's making me hungry? And then before you know it, you're on to the next week and you're on to a new plan. So I was just like, roll with it. But I will know for this time, if I find myself relatively hungry, I'm well rested, I'm hydrated, and I'm still hungry, then I'm gonna hop on the scale, I'm gonna check things out, make sure I'm on the right meal plan. Because you never know, you do change, and sometimes you change faster than 4 weeks. So that's the meal plan. So and again, this is first week of phase 2, and I haven't really been too good with the meal prepping part of things or meal planning, but I've stuck to it. But I am kind of just like ad hoc as I go, looking at the list all the time. Okay, what meal have I not had? And then trying to figure out what I can eat. So I'm going to prepare myself well for next week. Now, results. This is the thing that everybody wants to hear, right? So my goal going into this program was to shed some unhealthy weight, whatever weight was left post-pregnancy. I also needed to tone. My muscle mass was ridiculously low. Like I lost so much with first pregnancy injuries, and then the second pregnancy is just like jiggle. And so jiggle is disappearing, muscle is coming in, as you can see. So gains are happening. So I actually gained weight. I started the program at 134, and I am 5'9". So 134 is pretty darn low. Like I said, I was getting skin and bones because of nursing. I was still eating, but because I was nursing, I was just like shedding so much of everything, and shedding my muscle mass too, and which is no bueno. I want the muscle gain. I want lean, tone, muscle. So I started at 134, and I am 139, 140, depends what time of day I weigh myself. So I've gained, what's that? 5 pounds, 5 to 6 pounds, which I'm super happy about. That's 5 to 6 pounds of muscle mass, which is awesome. Hey, little lady, Mama's just gonna back you up before you grab the camera. She's teething and she's got the flu. So it's just like been an amazing day. Not so great for her. But she's very happy and pleasant still. We're very lucky with our babies that like when they're sick, they're still happy and they're still pleasant. Hey, Pumpkin? Most of the time. Don't get me wrong. She had a freak out early this morning. But as you see, she's still a happy little thing. Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? You're warm though. You are a bit warm, Pumpkin. So muscle gains are happening. I've noticed a lift in my booty, and booty was one thing I really wanted to work on. Now, not enough lift for me to like stop because yeah, that sagging mom bum part there, the little bit underneath needs to get a little bit firmer and grow a little bit. Obviously arms, like arms are toning. Arms are my easy thing. Those just come back like this. Also too, I'm carrying little kids all day long, right? And 2 of them. Because that's the thing in our house. My son, whenever I'm carrying Poppy, he goes, Mom, 2. And he needs like me, pick up 2. So then I'm walking around with these 2 kids. And they're starting to gain a lot of weight, these ones. Hey, hello. So muscle gain, awesome. Again, super pumped and excited about that. What else? Toning in my legs, yeah. My hamstrings, I have hamstrings. For one of the first times, and my quad muscles are growing too. So that, again, another plus. Those are my areas of focus, really, were my legs, booty, and so those are happening. Core is obviously happening as well, so that's nice. Still have some bloat. It's going down. It's not all the time. It's not constant. So I'm gonna maybe jig some things up with my meal plan, just to see if I can eliminate some of the bloat. Now, it's normal to bloat when you first get started with the program. I'm also eating a lot more vegetables than I've ever eaten in my entire life. So if you struggle with eating vegetables and you want to know how to eat more vegetables, I'm your gal, because I literally, that whole like Canada food guy that's like, eat 12 vegetables a day. And I was like, really? I eat like 2. I'm pretty sure I'm eating like the 12 now. Lots of veggies. So if you need help with that, I'm your gal. I'm also eating, because I'm on the vegan plan, a lot of legumes, which are gassy. So a couple things that I'm going to be working on, and you can too if you're finding you're struggling with gas, is making sure my veggies are cooked. Raw vegetables tend to produce more gas. It's a little bit harder on the system to digest. So I'm cooking more of them. Also, what else? Chewing, helping that digestive process along. So chewing my food better, because I'm one of those people that just like shovel food in my mouth because I'm a busy mom and I got things to do, and like I just don't feel like I've got a break in a moment. So, or I want like to eat my food, and I know if I don't eat it fast, Charlie's gonna come and try and devour it, or Poppy's gonna grab it. So I do tend to eat really fast. So I need to slow down and chew. Eh, Popstar? Slow down and chew. So those are some of the things I'm going to work on. But like I said, I'm going to jig up my meal plan to see if there's other things in there that are maybe my body is reacting to and it's inflaming to. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm really hoping it's not peanut butter, because that's something I eat a lot of, peanut butter. That and in my waffles, my famous waffles, there's gluten. So I'm hoping it's not gluten. When I was actually pregnant, I noticed that I was having intolerances, and I thought it was to gluten because I was literally having like 4 pieces of bread at a time. But I was having them with peanut butter. So now I really don't know what was causing it, the gluten or the peanut butter. And the only reason why peanuts came to the top of my mind was because the trainer from the program was having a lot of issues with bloats, and one of the things she's actually allergic to essentially was peanuts. And so she had to cut that out of her diet. And so I'm really hoping that is not the case, because right now I'm having peanut butter about 3 to 5 times a day, and I love this stuff. It's all natural and it tastes delicious, so I really don't want to cut it out. So first things first, what I'm going to do is my waffle recipe. Instead of making it with whole wheat flour, I'm going to try making it with oat flour. So I have gluten-free oats. I'm just going to pop them in my Vitamix and create some oat flour. I think I also have, what else do we have? I do have another flour. Maybe it's coconut flour. Is that a thing? Coconut flour? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's in the pantry. So I'm going to try my recipe, 1 batch of it, with a gluten-free flour, and see if that makes a difference. Because I do have those waffles in the morning and at nighttime. So I'm gonna see if it makes a difference. During the rest of the day, I eat quinoa, pretty much just quinoa. Is my only other grain. You good cat. So it's not that, because that's gluten-free. So we're gonna see. And if the flour doesn't fix it, then I'll try no peanut butter, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. So that's kind of like meal related and also results. Sorry, I kind of digressed on that. Went off on a little bit of a tangent. But in terms of the workouts now, so the workouts, how it worked is you started off and you had 2 sets of 15. By the next week you were doing 3 sets of 10. And then the following week you were doing like back-to-back sets of 15. And then the 4th week, don't ask me, I don't remember. I feel like I blanked it out because it was really challenging. But the whole goal behind mixing up the amount of reps and the amount, and how the sets are scheduled and the weight that you lift is so that you're constantly surprising your body, so it's not getting used to it, it's not hitting a plateau, you're constantly challenging and doing something different. And so now phase 2, it's all brand new workouts. And some of the moves are the same, but it's been exciting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the rest of it goes. Now, in specific, so I talked about my weight, but in terms of measurements, this is where it's a little hard for me to gauge. So I took measurements non-flex, especially I took measurements flex. So I have gained about ½ inch when flex and lost about ½ inch when not flex. So don't ask me what that means, like combine what that means. But I could tell that I was shedding some of that unwanted weight in my arms, and obviously the gains in my arms. And then same thing with my waist has got a bit smaller. My legs have grown, so that's good because my legs were looking kind of skinny. My mom keeps getting on my case. Moms say worry, right? Moms worry. So muscle is happening down there, but again, like they're toning out, they're firm, and so that's what brings me the most amount of joy. It's not about the number on the scale, it's not about getting ripped, but it's about feeling strong and being solid, and that just brings me a better sense of health, a better sense of confidence. So in self-love, it's always there, but I like the feeling and being strong. So again, it's not about getting like a ripped 6-pack and chiseled everything. It's just about that strength and feeling how I feel mentally when I'm physically strong. So those are my stats. And what other ones were there? Oh, and hips. Hips have gone down as well, which is evident from my photo, from my before and after photo from week 1 to week 4. So everything seems to be going. It's only been 4 weeks. I think I have 2 more full rounds of this, and the results I've already received. I'm super pumped and excited to see the final results and put on my bikini and go coast my butt away in Mexico in the Maya Riviera, because that's literally day 80 is the day before we fly out to Mexico. And so I'm super pumped. I'm kind of stressed because I'm like, shoot, what am I going to wear? Because I don't even know what's going to fit me. But I'm sure my bathing suits will, because they're kind of itty bitty to begin with. So let's hope they still fit, because Mom was on a budget. She ain't buying any more stuff. I'm going to work with what I got. May just be strutting the beach nude. Joke. Definitely not a nudist. But so all in all, now I'm starting to ramble. This is what happens when you have one kid vomiting a week ago and now the other one vomiting and is sick. You kind of get delirious. But like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm staying on track. The girls in my boot camp are getting amazing results. The coaches on my team are getting amazing results. We're loving this new life, this new word lifestyle, because it literally has, although I was living a healthy lifestyle before, I now have a structured healthy lifestyle, and that's helping my brain and my sanity. It's helping me get more done, which allows me to have more time with my family, more time to work on my business. So I'm really loving every aspect of this program so far. And yeah, if you are doing this program and you found this helpful, or if you're not doing this program and you're like, oh, why the heck am I not doing this program? I really want to get on it. Let me know, comment below, hit like, share this video, or email me if you're ready to get started with us and you want to do it too. Again, I have people joining all the time. Anybody can do it at any fitness level, really. it's good that it'd be better if you have a baseline of fitness, but we'll get you there. So I have some ladies that just don't feel quite ready yet. So they're starting with a 21-day program, and we'll do as many rounds as that as we need to before we graduate them onto the 80-day program. But guys, it literally has been a blast so far. Phase 2 is already off to a stellar start, and I can't wait to share more about Phase 2 with you guys. And so thank you everybody for following my journey and for checking this out, and we will be back with Phase 2. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.